will our friends from abroad come to Benevento?
I think next week, but I'm not sure.
Why don't we contact them on Facebook?
We could also Skype them. Hello friends, when are you coming to Benevento?
We're coming very soon, and we're so excited. Oh yes!
And you?
We're really looking forward to meeting all of you.
Hi, it's fantastic to meet other students like us, to visit your beautiful town and to learn Italian, a nice language.
We are coming too. The Indian students from St. Mark's High School, New Delhi.
Oh my god, it's so high! Benevento! Benevento!
Hi everybody, welcome to Benevento.
How are you after such a long trip?
A little bit tired, if you ask me.
Hungry. Can we have some pizza now?
Yes, of course. Benevento is very near Naples, the home of pizza and spaghetti.
We had a real magical flight. Yeah, everybody had, but suddenly I remember the voice was rumbling all the time.
That's okay, but we can't believe we're little here now.
Yes, it's so sunny and so much warmer than Berlin. Yes, the weather is perfect for sightseeing for Benevento. So, what are you going to show us first?
Of course, the monument which is the symbol of Benevento, the world famous Arch of Triumph.
It must be very old.
Yes, it is. The Arch of Triumph was erected by the Senate and the people of Rome and constructed by the architect Apollodorus of Damascus in 114.
It's great you have such an old monument, and it doesn't even have graffiti on it. It's marvelous!
Yes, the Arch of Triumph is really marvelous. In fact, it is one of the best preserved Roman structures in the world. It repeats the formula of the Arch of Titus in the Roman form, with the relief showing Trajan's life and reign.
Did you know that some of the sculptures are in British Museum in London?
Really?
Yes, and now let's go to the Roman history.
I used to wake up bright lights, needed to break up dreams.
Did they have a fight over here? I mean, gladiators versus wild beasts, like tigers, lions?
Not really. Benevento Roman theatres was a real theatres, with actors, not gladiators.
And how old is it?
The theater was inaugurated under the Emperor Hadrian in the year 126 AD and completed by Caracalla between 200 and 210 AD.
It has a capacity of 10,000 people and is located in the western zone of the city, near the Cardo Maximus of the Roman city plan.
Yes, in the summer, but only when the weather is fine.
Santa Sofia is a circular Lombard church dating to 760. It is one of the most important examples of European architecture of the High Middle Age. Let's go inside.
In fact, the plant of the church is very original. It consists of a central hexagon with, at each vertex, columns taken from the temples of Isis. These are connected by arches which support the cupola.
Now the church looks very austere, but once the inner walls were totally frescoed by Byzantine artists.
It looks Asian. Do poor families still live here like in old times?
Certainly not. The cloister you see was built in the 12th century, constructed in part of fragments of early buildings. Now it gives access to the stunning museum.
Churches are beautiful, but I need to breathe some fresh air.
You are right. Shall we go to the city park now?
Yes! Is that a magic place? It's so beautiful. Everything looks so natural and artless. Don't tell me that story.
Yes, its structural lines follow the natural shape of the place very smoothly, but this green area was planned by man. It's not a wild nature at all.
In fact, Benevento City Park was built between 1875 and 1818.
It was designed by Alfredo Denard. The flower beds are adorned with the busts of famous Benevento people. For example, this one is a monument to the patriot Salvatore Rampone, made by Nicola Smith in 1925.
What kinds of plants are there in the park?
The flora of the site consists of trees, pines, cedars and chestnut trees.
The park was originally full of exotic plants because it was like a botanic garden.
But it is also more similar to a garden in the English style than to a typical Italian garden.
The park was completely renovated in 2003. Over there you can see the beautiful lake with swans and fish.
Let's go and see it! And now we will fly to a place which is not man-made, but truly natural.
Yes, Taburno Camposauro Massive.
We are flying west of Benevento, over the Bruno Camposauro Massif, also known as the Sanium Sleeping Beauty.
Why do you call it so?
Because seen from the city of Benevento, the profile of the mountain looks like a sleeping woman with her feet pointing to the Golden Valley and her head bending towards the Telese Valley.
From here you can see a beautiful view of the Valle Codina and the Partenio Massif, and in clear days you can also see the Vesuvius and the Lattaro Mountains, and sometimes also the islands of Naples Bay.
What animals live here?
The animal species which characterizes the Taburno Mount is the buzzard. There are also the woodpecker, the imperial crow, the robin, some birds similar to sparrow, and small mammals. The vegetation is made up of roverella, oaks, maples, hornbeams, ash trees, beeches, and elm oaks.
What else can we see in Benevento district?
We could go to Valfortore, but I don't know if it's a good idea.
Why? Because Valfortore is a beautiful area, but now it has been spoiled by windmills.
We don't mind.
Let's go there and see.
As you can see, they have built windmills everywhere.
Windmills are not very beautiful in the landscape, but at least they are less dangerous than nuclear power plants. The energy is less harmful to the environment than the energy of a nuclear power plant.
So after what happened in Japan, those are better.
Sure, you're right.
Now there is something else we want to show you, if you are brave enough.
Yes, you must be really daring to see that.
Sure, we want to see it. But first tell us what it is.
It's the place where the witches made their meetings.
Why did you bring us here?
Yes, there's only a chestnut tree over there.
You think that tree is only a tree.
The tree is the famous tree around which witches dancing. In fact, Benevento is considered the home of the witches.
I don't believe in witch. It's all imagination.
There are many legends about the Benevento witches. Anyway, it is historically proved that they met around this tree and danced.
Were they evil women?
Some of them were evil, but often there were very intelligent women who could treat illnesses with herbs.
You say so because you are a witch yourself.
Yes, how did you guess?
Shut up, you two, and let's show our guests another type of strega they will like much better.
What is it?
You will soon find out. This is the Alberti factory, which is famous for producing the strega liquor and the nougat.
The strega liquor was created in 1860 in Benevento and was called strega, in English witch, just because Benevento is the city of witches. Alberti, the inventor and owner of the factory, advertised it as a love potion which could make a couple fall in love.
Is that true? I could use it on my girlfriend. Wow!
You will only make him drunk.
Today, only 2 people know the ingredients of the strega liquor because it is a secret that the Albertis keep for themselves.
Strega is probably the oldest and the most famous liquor in the world.
Really?
Goodbye. Promise, we will meet again very soon.
Yes, you can be sure.
We are very sad now. We hope to meet you all next year.
Yes, you can be sure.
Yes, maybe for another magic flight too. By the way, where shall we fly next year?
Bye.
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 Well, we have a whole summer to make up our minds. Enjoy your journey home now. Bye-bye.
Sunshine